last seconds of the game. You made the three-point shot, and that was actually your last basket in your last game ever, but you never knew that.
But the funny thing about that, thank you. But I'll tell you guys, let me tell you, the funny thing about that, we were losing that game. No, we weren't losing, we were getting beat bad. And you know, at that time, usually blowouts, for me personally, I allow the younger guys to play. And that morning, I think it was that morning and prior to it, but that morning in particular, the owners come in and said, hey, just explaining how the protocol would work moving forward, meaning if one player tested positive, the league would shut down for 2 weeks. That morning, right before our game started. So we're still now, we don't know much about this whole thing. So hearing it now is a little difficult. We're like, all right, cool. Somebody tests positive 2 weeks, we're back at it. That's how we were thinking. And at halftime, that's when we found out about Rudy Gobert. Okay, we all know about the interview prior, he was fooling around, whatever. So we're like, all right, this guy's crazy. That happens. So at halftime, but they allowed us to continue to play the game because we didn't find out till right before the third quarter started. Get to the end of the game, it's 5 minutes. I'll never forget, 5.5 minutes left in the game. The arena starts to chant because obviously everybody's in the stands reading their phones, learning as we go. We're sitting on the court, so we know nothing. And they're chanting, my name and to go back in, and I was like, no, I'm good. Like it's 2 weeks, I'm fine. And I'll never forget my teammate. He leans over and says, this could possibly be your last game. We don't know. As a joke. He said it as a joke. He said this could possibly be your last game. Because we knew obviously 2 weeks, but whatever. They said contagious, the whole nine. So I was like, all right, with 1 minute left, the coach looks at me as I was, within those 4 minutes, I was thinking about, all right, it could be, whatever. The coach looks at me and it was just the weirdest thing. All of a sudden I went from play to, all right, let's go. And then I check in the game. It was like, this was less than a minute. And I check in the game and now, I remember the first thing Trae Young said to me, he's like, I'm gonna throw you a lob. I said, a lob, what? Like to dunk? I said, he said, we're gonna get you a shot. And the rest is history. We run a play that we used to run together. That's our go-to play. And I step up and make it. And I was like, thank you. I'm so happy it went in. Because at that point, once I stepped on the floor, is when it all meant so much to me. And when it was done and the season was canceled, I was at peace moving forward. Like, all right, if it's over, and I'm okay with making it because I made my last shot.
Well, they did